All right, welcome back everyone to Space Food Truck. We are stabilizing, maybe not, it's hard to tell. All right, let's keep going. I did have a phone call with my mom in between the last two episodes. She's very excited that we're coming out to see them. They live in San Diego, and wanted to talk about everything we're going to do while we are there. I tend to be a very unplanning person. I tend to sort of be like, I will show up, and then we will decide at the moment what we want to do. She wants to have everything planned out weeks in advance of like, well, on Friday at this time we're going to do this, and then at this time we're going to do this, and an hour later we have this. And she likes to have the whole trip planned out that way. That is not how I operate. But, you know, each their own. All right, let's keep going. Now, we do have an Unimas remote here, and I definitely want to give that to the engineer, because right now he doesn't have a wrench, which is very unfortunate. Let's see if we can get him to have one. So far, no. Maybe we'll get lucky later. Let's see what else we can draw here. Now, do we have... Wait a second. We have an engage. All right, so we're cool on engage. That's fine. What would I like to grab? How about an Aegis battery? That seems like a great option. And we'll go ahead and just play that immediately. There we go. So we got a shield from that for free. Very nice. And let's see. Where do we want to go? The wormhole... I really don't want to go to the wormhole, but our other option is it's all relative, which will cause any of our current crises to expire, and that will do damage, and we don't want to take damage if we don't have to. So I'm a little worried. So I think I am going to do the wormhole and just risk it. Hopefully we'll get something good. Maybe. I would not generally recommend you do this, but, you know, this is the situation we are in, and here we go. It sucks, and we're flung headlong into the unknown. It spits us out at a random planet where we draw another rival card. All right. There we go. Hopefully we don't go too far away. I'd kind of like to stay in the same area. Okay, the scientist trips and spills his coffee. Discard one power to jump in front of it, or it breaks one random item. We do not have a power. Ouch. So we do break a random item. It is a draw pod. Hopefully it wasn't the engineers. And yeah, we'll grab some more silk and another Unimas remote. Very nice. It was not the engineers, it was the scientists. That's okay. And I have no idea where we are in the galaxy, but we'll figure it out at some point. And yeah, we're going to grab another Unimas remote. And there's another battery. That'll be helpful next time. All right, another crisis. Spy games. Our ship's AI notifies us that Universal Gourmet, our sleazy competitors, are attempting to hack our systems and swipe our recipes. The captain and chef have 12 turns to reach the kitchen and break their connection, or the ship takes 2 damage. Alright, we are getting low on some of these timers. Now this one I'm undoubtedly just going to take, because getting both the researcher and the captain to that room with all the doors being broken is not going to happen. This one I might be able to fix in time. We'll see. Yeah, even this one's not real likely. Okay, discard dive... If the bean was in our discard, that would work, but it's not, and we can tell because there's 0 discards, so that's not going to help, so we might as well just go and buy something. And, yeah, I'm just going to grab our leftovers. I don't want to buy that power, I want to save that for our more important members who need it. Alright, the scientist has nothing he can do either. This is where we really get into the, look how important keeping your hand low is. Like, keeping your deck cleaned of bad cards and full of your good cards is. Because we've had multiple turns in a row now where people are drawing stuff they just can't do anything, right? And this is what you want to avoid. Alright, now again, we have power, we don't have a wrench. And there's the damage, that's okay. So the engineer can't do anything, again. This is becoming a problem. We need to fix that as soon as we can, but it's becoming very difficult. There's a wrench. And a little bit of power. Okay, that might work out. We'll see. Alright, a draw pod busted. There's the engineer's draw pod gone. And there's our first crisis failed. The workshop's computer virus has overwhelmed its systems, dealing 2 damage to the ship. Virtual combat is no longer an option, so we wipe the hard drive and reinstall the operating system. So there's 2 of our shields gone. Now, fortunately, we do have an Aegis battery, so I'm going to go ahead and play that right away. That will refill our shields by 1. That's very helpful. And we do not have a way to move, as you can see. So we're going to we would like to Claw of Duty to get one, but our discard pile is empty. So all we can do this turn is ask around. All right, so here's where we went. Let's take a look around and see what's nearby. Breaky Bounce, don't want to go there, that's a bad event. Breaky Bounce is also a bad event. Fair Warning is okay, so we will probably go to Fair Warning. That's good, that's on the way out anyway. And here we go. I have to get leftovers, so I have a choice. Move along. Everything's very expensive. Kind of unfortunate. All right, we did get a flambe. That's good. That will help us out. Ooh, and there are our shields gone. So for the first time... Well, no, I think we had one other time where our shields were gone, but it hasn't happened too much, and I'm not pleased that it's happened now. Okay, so we do have some interesting stuff there. We have a discard dive. We could grab that. But the beans are not in the discard, so that's not going to help us. So let's do this instead. Play to draw 2. Add 1 to your hand and toss the other to your discard or destroy it. Okay, so we will add the mushroom to our hand and we will discard the cook because this is worth more money. And then we will flambe. And we're going to try to, once again, get more power for the engineer. And, yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. So let's get rid of a Taste of the Future and hope for something better. Okay, a silk. Great. That will help a lot. Hopefully we can get to him and repair stuff before we lose a card or the ship explodes or all sorts of things. That would be very nice. And we will go ahead and check the claw one more time just to see if there's anything here we want. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the posterior cheese. And the reason for this is just because it's worth money. So this will let me buy pretty much anything I want. There we go. 10. Yep. And I want the Aegis battery. There we go. That will be very nice. Help keep us afloat, hopefully. All right. And we'll see what happens here. Hopefully no damage. All right, a crisis. Now we do have one crisis going to go off. Yep, I knew it was going to happen. Choose 2 damage into the ship. We lure it back to the transporter with some blue meat and dial a random destination. I can't help but think this is how it got here in the first place. That Vol. Such a problem. So there's our first 2 damage to our HP. We are down to 3. That's all right. We can recover from that. Not a big deal. Let's continue. Now we do have a Mimikyu. Mimikyu is real nice. And we have a breakthrough, which is also great. So let's go ahead and break through. We'll start with that. And let's reduce the cost of the scientist cards down to 4. And then we'll Mimikyu, and let's look at everyone's hand and see what we want here. The Unimos remote might be the one. We can also Claw of Duty, perhaps. Well, we don't have enough power in our hand to really do anything. So I think the Unimos remote is going to be the one to go with. And we're going to let the engineer draw yet another card. We're pushing everything into the engineer right now. This is our chance to get back in the game. And if that wrench gets sucked out of our hand, we're going to be real sad. Let's put it that way. Okay. Lab's computer. So the whole lab computer is dead. But we have a very good repair turn. And we're going to shove everything into that. Okay. Now, here is our chance to make some headway. We have 7 repair. And I would love, normally, to fix the draw pods. That would be very helpful. But I really need to get some more cards to the engineer. So I'm going to fix his research station. I'm going to fix 1 lab door just so that we don't get any damage from another lab door breaking. And then the rest of it is going to go straight into shields. Alright, that was the first real decent engineer turn we have had. So I can't complain about that. I can complain about other things, but not about that. Let's go. We are unfortunately filling our hand with a lot of fluff, which isn't great. Good, another wrench. We didn't have much power with it, but we can fix that. Alright, extra card, cool. The claw. Let's see what we can grab with the claw. An Aegis battery, that wouldn't be bad, or a Claw of Duty, but yeah, we'll grab the Claw of Duty. Now I could just grab the Aegis battery, and that would be fine. But if I grab the Claw of Duty first, and then play the Claw of Duty, the money on the Claw of Duty actually counts toward what we have in our hand, and that'll let us buy something more exciting. So we're going to do it that way. Gain another shield there. We can't move on this turn, which is unfortunate, but we're going to let the engineer draw a new card. And move along. Another leftovers. This is what happens when you get stuck in one place. Not good. We've really got to recover from this. There's all of our engaged cards. That's all right. We'll use them next turn. It's cool. All right. Discard 4 power or the ship takes 3 damage. We do have 4 power. We actually have it. So yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, and then free sample. Play to pull a card from any player's hand into yours, and they draw one. Let's check and see what people have. We could pull the Vexel in, or we could pull the Turnip in. I think I'm going to pull the Turnip and hope he draws some power. He did. Excellent. That was the right choice. And we have 6 money in our hand, so we can actually afford something. And we're going to take the Flux Inverter. That'll help us buy some more in the future, or some power to cook with if we need it. That's great. Alright, the scientist does a research card, but not enough power to really do anything with. Ooh, there's our life support. We're going to need to fix that pretty fast. The life support will go off every 4 turns. And if we take damage from it, it bypasses the shields, which is bad. It goes straight into the HP. So we will need to fix that. That's unfortunate. And we only have 2 power in our hand, so we really can't research anything. Nope, we needed 3. That's really unfortunate. Next turn, and get some more leftovers. Don't like doing that. Have to. Alright. Oh, Zanus the Conqueror has his eye on this planet, and we're caught in the crossfire. We take 1 damage now, and again every 4 turns until we get out of here. That's okay. The captain can move next turn, so it's fine. Alright. Now, we do have quite a bit of power here, so we're going to go ahead and plug it all into our wrench, and we do have to fix life support. I wish we didn't, because that's 3 points that would have gone better elsewhere, but we don't have a choice. And I'm going to fix the draw pod of the engineer as well. We need the engineer to get back on track, and that is the easiest way to do it. More leftovers. The engineer now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 11, 15 cards in his hand. That means on any given turn, he's only seeing about 1/3 of his deck, and that can be very unfortunate. Next turn looks okay, though. Alright. Oh, this crisis. The bumper field. Blink, a crumpled soda can bounces off our windshield. That's weird. Our bumper field should be deflecting small debris like that. It'll take all 4 of us to dig deep enough behind the dash to check it. Everyone has 12 turns to reach the bridge and help, or the ship takes 4 damage. That's really bad. And we're still taking crises all the time because these doors are not fixed, so we can't move between them. We just have to make sure our shields are strong enough to take it. And right now, unfortunately, they are not to take both of these. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to give this Unamonster remote, like we have been doing, to the engineer. That is definitely the best choice. All right, and we can't engage. Let's peek at our next 4 draws, and we will get rid of a leftovers. That's an easy pick. There we go. And then we'll engage and see what's around. Oh yeah, that's right, our fair warning. Let's go there. That seems reasonable. I don't want to go any further than 1 planet because I don't have the power in case something goes drastically wrong. I know fair warning isn't bad, so we're going to go there instead. Alright, he'll mark where pirates are on the galaxy map. Good, that way we can avoid them. Right there. That's a good one because there's a very good chance we would have gone through that node on our way to our second recipe delivery. Good to know that that is there. And let's try to get some cheaper ingredients. Good, excellent. Oh, the power glove is amazing. Play to draw 2. That's great. Definitely going to take that, and we'll take all of our random assortment of veggies and cheese. Going to give the captain the power glove. It's great. All right, good. And she hasn't engaged for next turn, too. Awesome. Oh, lost a card. Okay. Now we do have the cook again, but there's a crisis going off. We knew that was going to happen. We're down to 1 shield. That's unfortunate because we're going to lose 2 more next turn, so we'll go down to 2 HP. Not good. We got to try to stabilize still. All right, we could cook, but we know the quantum beans are not in our discard, so we'll just go to the next phase and grab another cheese for the cook. Very nice. Battery. That'll be nice for next turn. Good. Not in time to prevent us from losing an HP, but that's the way it goes. And we got a new crisis as well, right here. It's rough. It's rough. Everything is rough. Okay, let's, we do have 5 power, and we can lock something for the engineer, so we should do so. The duct tape. That's great. That's what I wanted early on, and it took us this long to get to it, which is unfortunate. Play this to repair 3 free repair points. Awesome. That's an awesome card. I'm glad we got it. Let's try to repair some stuff. Preferably the shields. That would be good. Yes, very good. We do have some power. That's nice. Xanthus is here again. That's alright. We'll move next turn, but we do go down to 1 HP. We can recover from this. It's not a problem. We can get out of this. I'm not saying we will, but we could. All right, what now? Now, I would love to be able to draw a little bit more. But I would also love to be able to put everything into shields. So I think we're going to do that. Especially since we have some more crises that might come up soon. So again, everything into shields. And yeah, we'll hope that's enough to keep us alive until the next turn. And we'll give the engineer an Unamus remote. Yeah, that's great. Ah, wrench, good. That was a great draw. Our bad luck from earlier is coming back now as good luck. That's good. Alright, we have an engage. Let's go ahead and X-ray Burnalize first. Get rid of a random card, and we'll get rid of another leftovers. Ah, probably should have gotten rid of the Vexel. My bad. That's alright. We need to get rid of them both eventually, so we will get there. And we don't know what this event is, so we will just go one planet and hope it's not terrible. Discard one power to jump in front of the coffee. Do we have a power? We do. Very nice. Nice. We avoided that event. And let's restock with some cheap stuff. Power glove. We're taking that. That's great. We'll grab all of those. Very nice. It's always important to make sure you have some cheap items to buy. That's really, really important. And, yeah, let's grab the power glove again. I love being able to cycle the pilot's hand. Ooh, 2 Vexels. That's ugly. Okay, we do have an Aegis battery here, but... Ooh, that's rough. Discard 4 power to reboot, or our shields are completely empty. Fortunately, we have enough power. Just barely, but we have enough. That was very fortunate for us, and yeah, we'll just buy another ingredient. Cool. Very nice indeed. Alright, fast track, but we don't have enough power right now. 3 power is not going to be enough. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, there's our crisis failed. That's fine. Didn't realize that was going to take place. And I don't know if 3 power is going to be enough to do anything. It is. We can mutate. Excellent. We have a wrench in our engineer's hand. So, free repair point. Awesome. And we'll buy another silk. Sure. We can see that the scientist has 5 silk in his hand already. Very nice. 3 ingredients, though. We'd rather him not have that many ingredients. Those are not helping us. Alright, don't lose that wrench. Ooh, 2 damage. That's alright. We had plenty of shields. That was very good. And we can put everything into repairs again. Very nice. So, I'm going to take care of the draw pod. And that leaves us 3. I'm going to put 2 into shields at least. And I'm considering doing 1 bridge door just to avoid a damage if a door breaks. No, I'm going to put it into shields too. There we go. Because if we break another door, we only take 1 damage anyway, so that's the same as 1 shield. So we might as well just repair the shields. And I hate to give him more ingredients, but unfortunately, that's the situation we are in right now. Ooh, no wrench for that hand. We're going to have to see if we can do something about that. And no movement abilities either. That's rough. We can ask around. We'll see what's going on. Sure thing. That's decent. Eureka. Very nice. Mark 1 off. Okay, not bad. None of those are terrible. But we can't move. So, we go to the next phase. Ooh, that's quite the hand of card draw, yeah. Or what they call card cycle. Okay. Off duty. Let's see what's in his discard. There's a battery in his discard. I might want that. Is there anything better to do? Let's flambe first. Let's flambe first. Get rid of the leftovers. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the leftovers. I want to try to draw a wrench for one thing. Did not. And we'll do a free sample. You grab a turnip. I could just grab a Taste of the Future and again, hope for a wrench. Did not get one. It was worth a try. Alright, claw duty. Let's see what we got here. Let's grab a battery. That will be very nice. Use that immediately. And go on to the next phase. And he should be able to buy anything he wants. Yep. We're just going to buy leftovers. Again, it's very easy for the chef to get rid of those. And I don't want to take any of the silk from the people who need it more. Okay, sweat pours down the engineer's enormous forehead. Cut the red wire or the blue one. Discard 4 power to choose wisely, or the ship takes 3 damage. We do not have 4 power, so we're going to take the damage. We also don't have enough power to do anything, I don't think. No, we do not. 1 away. Too bad. We can't get another silk. Awesome. Oh, breakthrough. That'll be nice. Lots of Vexels. We'd love to get rid of those Vexels at some point. We have the Exterminate card available in our lab station, but, well, our lab stations are broken, which makes it very difficult. We will go ahead and upgrade. We have nothing better to do. There's our shield. And move along and hope that we don't take 4 damage over the next 4 rounds. Now there's 2 wrenches. A little bit of power. That might be enough to save us. We do have an Aegis battery as well. There's our damage from taking a door. That's okay. Oh, we didn't get around to cleaning our crisis off, and that is going to be the end of the game right there. All right, well, that was our first run in the second to last difficulty setting, the tie hot setting. I honestly did not expect to win our first run. Again, I do win probably greater than 50% of my tie hot runs, but that's still only 50%. Okay, food truck down. Why go on? There I was, waiting at your first delivery point among the hungry throng. Did you think we had something better to do than await your arrival? We did not. And now we hear you are not coming. We all quit our jobs and left our families to be here. There's nothing left for us now but to wait patiently for our deaths. Back to the main menu. Alright, that was Space Food Truck. I hope you enjoyed it. We will definitely be doing another run of this and trying to win, but actually that didn't go so bad. We kind of managed to stabilize there in the mid-game, but those crises ended up being the death of us. That's okay. We got some really unlucky draws from the engineer earlier where we didn't get wrenches. And if we had gotten some, I think we would have stabilized just fine. We'll try again next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please put a like on it. It really helps out. And if you subscribe, it will send it straight to your inbox whenever I upload a new video if you want to see more. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.